And pro camera, there we go. And there we go. Alright, and save. Let's get going back to it as there is a bit of threat on our end. Alright. Well, there's a bit of threat on our end of somebody's hunting us for these bits of clothing as they don't want the colony to go off. So yes, ha ha! We lost microphone there. Shenanigans afoot! A quiet 14 minutes for everybody. So, hope everybody's doing well. We are doing a-okay. Little shenanigans and whatnot, so I do apologize. But let's get into the black, boys and girls, and see what we can discover. Because we're doing this for 1.6 mil, which is actually quite a bit of chunk of change. It's only reason why I'm actually doing this. What the? Oh, okay. Thank you. We're gonna fuel scoop as much as we can. Alrighty. Alright, 19 established bodies. Fill us all the way to the top, boys. All the way. Yes, good. So fuel scooping, if I had a bigger fuel scoop, we would go a lot faster. But, there we go. This will keep us from having to stop, spend money. And landing and all that fun jazz. But we're doing okay. It's not terrible. Contact, Python, and a keelback. So, those two are the only ones that I'd be seen as threatening. As Le Python is the jack of all trades, master of none, which is kind of where we want to be. Big enough to have cargo calling capacity, but lethal enough to cause problems for our enemies. Oh, yes. Alright. There we go. We will scoop out. Whoa. 41 bodies. Hello, hello. That is quite the niche. That's a large number of bodies. Not that we've done anything super close to it. Or by it is yeah, I think 41 is the largest that we've discovered on this current run, which is actually not bad. I don't like how the navigation. So we've got 49 jumps. Perfectly fine. Plenty of enough time in the black, commanders. I do hope that it finds you well in its cold embrace. I thought I was going at maximum speed. Oops. But c'est la vie. We are off to give clothing to colonists for sweet, sweet credits. Albeit it's going to take us... Oh, wait. Can't look at that mid-jump. Hi. But no. We now have 48 jumps to go. Oh, yeah. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But also we're going to be kicking some huge... What the... A? No. There we go. Mother trucker. Analytic mode, please, and thank you. I desire purely to discover the great darkness, but this is also going to be good for us for our explorer ranking, as we are going out over 200 light years away from where we were, which is about 50 from where we had started. So, realistically, we should be able to make about 3 million. Hello, sirloin steaks, and welcome to the stream, my friend. 'Tis been a while. Welcome to the black, sir. We's back. I hope that the day finds you well, as it has found me well, albeit a bit disgruntled as per the chicanery. There was a event for my son's summer program that we were not told that the admissions, the nice little get to know you day, orientation day, was today until an hour before that it started. So it was like, I gotta rush and go, and it's like 30 minutes away, and it's like, oh gods, I have no time to smell good. I'm going to smell like crap because I was working and I was sweaty. So, sadly, they got to deal with the stinkier side of me today. But Ashman's excited for the summer program. They're excited to have him back. It will be interesting on the activities they do this year. We're also on a man on the run because we do have a threat of level 5 at us, which I really, really don't want to deal with. It could be disastrous. Yeah. It's never fun to where it's like, yeah, you just got home. Now you gotta leave. But I don't have time to shower, so I smell good and look presentable, you know? I was gonna shave, because I always shave after I do a shower, just because it's easier with soft and supple skin from the shower, rather than let's go at it and just try and hack off the rest of the beard. So, meh. Oh, right. I think I forgot a button here. We must discover the galaxy. Oh. I mean, it's only 4 light years. That's not really going to have a large impact on our fuel supplies, so that's fine. Alright, we'll discover the bodies again, just to make sure that everything's going to go okay. But yes, there's quite a... I really need to get a better frameshift drive. At least an A grade. Something to make this go faster.
It's slow and I don't like it.
I don't like it a lot. Ugh. Water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Ooh. Super big bright star. Perfectly fine. Ooh, 20 bodies. Excellent to see. Alright, so we got 75 a second. We're about to fill up. And... dive, dive, dive. And this is a more or less a deal that you're going to see often. That's why I like having fuel scoops on my ships. Is because, I don't need to go and find a spaceport to fuel. I just have to pray the stars of a fueling variety. And we do have 45 more jumps to do. So we're going to try and at least keep ourselves as topped off as we can. Otherwise, we're going to have some chicanerous effects come into account. To say the very, very least. But we are doing good. We're doing grand. Yep, played the first game of 10th edition yesterday for Warhammer 40k, the tabletop. It is not bad. I got lucky that my opponent didn't focus fire one of my deals. So one of the Space Marines abilities is they basically get full rerolls to hit. So you roll to hit. If you hit, great. If you don't, you get to reroll it. They have that and a reroll to wound, and they can choose one target unit to choose it. So they essentially can just take and point at one target and be like, that dies, and then roll to kill it. And they're pretty much guaranteed to kill it with any volume of firepower. And I got lucky that he didn't focus fire the one unit at a time, because otherwise I would have been dead out the gate. He did, however, burn the living shit out of my poor infantry squad. 10 guys just burnt to a crisp as the 10 flamethrowers were fired upon them. So it was a bit of war crimes in turn 1. It was not bad. Well, not bad for him, but absolutely terrifying, because my troops were fairly durable. And, yeah, losing 10 out the gate on the first set of attacks was terrifying, to say the very least. It's like, oh shit, we're gonna die. And we were able to, from the initial onsets of defeat, we were able to push forward victory. Albeit it was absolutely, entirely terrifying the entire time. It just was not, it was not cool, bro. It was absolutely terrifying, man. Alrighty then. Yes, discover more. This is also going to help us immensely with the exploration. As I've already said, kind of repeating myself, but I'm just happy that it's gone decent thus far. Though we have, luckily, internal Python. So we have been being followed by a Python in most systems we've gone into. It's about 10 systems back that I checked if we were being followed. We had 2 Pythons. We now have another Python. I'm assuming it's the same Python. Albeit, I do not know. So I'm hoping that we can stay one step ahead of the angry, aggressive son of a gun. Even though we do have... Oh, shit. We do have cannons. Yeah, we have cannons and pulse lasers. So we should be fine. Shouldn't have to deal with anything super crazy. But he is a Python, which has quite a few hard points more than we do. So I'm hoping that we don't have to deal with him. If... Yeah, so, Viper Mark III? Alright. Good. That we could fight. I have a confidence that we could fight and kill that. Could, being the optimal turn. Though I guess if I wanted to get more optimal... Yeah. But no, I like cannons. I want to... Being an unarmed trader is, in my opinion, very unwise. It is an easy way, especially when we're playing online here, as a very easy way to more or less just say, hey, come steal my shit. I don't want to have people come and steal my shit. Alrighty then, and there we are. Close enough for my liking. We don't need to always fill up, but I just want to keep us near the tippy top. We got 40 more jumps. Aroo. Aroo. Just gonna take ourselves a bit here. It's gonna be a while. Pardon? Yeah. I'm glad that somebody chose to vote for Elite, or 2 people decided to vote for Elite Dangerous. We had 1 person vote for The Witcher 3, which, nicely enough, one of my friends, was nice enough to buy for me for Father's Day. So I was like, yay! He's got the presents. And they didn't just buy me the Witcher 3. They bought me Witcher 1, 2, and 3, and the little extra for Witcher 3. Like, they bought me the whole kit and caboodle. It was actually quite nice. It was a very nice surprise. So that's why The Witcher 3 was up on the menu. Is because Witcher 1 and 2 are good. I don't believe they aged super well, but I never played the first one. I played the second one on 360, and the third one on Xbox One. And I think, yeah, Xbox One. Yeah. Yes. No. Yes. No. Maybe. But yes, as we're moving over to our catalog of games over to the computer, it was nice to get one that we have played before. We haven't beat The Witcher 3, mind you. Which, you know, I would like to beat The Witcher 3 eventually, but is going to take some time. Alright. And peel down. We're doing alright. We're making pretty darn good time on it. Contacts, nothing in range. Excellent. Hopefully we encounter nothing and we just fly like an eagle and collect 1.6 million. Ooh. I do still like the warp, like the hyper speed warp sort of shenanigans that come onto the screen when it's going. It's just very personal. Though I do wish you could like customize your okay, it's only 3.6. That's interesting. I find that very, very interesting. It's having us do a little short jump. And that's one thing also that I find interesting is it's not... I don't feel like it's doing the fastest route. And I should check the... yeah. It's not going to let me at the moment. But I would like to check and see if I can't, like, get it to go faster. Or less jumps involved. Because we have... The jump started with 56 jumps. We are now down to 30-something. So we've made close to 20 jumps already. And if these are inconsequent, like if I can skip over some of these, which I feel like it's not something that you can skip over, they're doing all the math in the pre-flight stuff for us. But as I can see, the is only 2.6, so not a lot on our fuel gauge. So it's 2 little jumps, and I don't... Let's go to the galaxy map real quick. So yeah, it's jumping. Can't I just jump straight to there? Alright. Realistic map mode. My current... Trade routes, route settings. Okay, so... Destination RCS. Alright. Fastest route. Alright, and... yeah, let's recalculate route. Alright. Alright, so that is what I'm more expecting. Something like that. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the economical route that it was going. Like, hey, this is where, like, an economical route. Like, yeah, we'll bring in supplies and whatnot. No, I'm going for... And so that was from 30... Well, we saved a couple. It works. I should double check the transactions later to make sure we are still going to Nadius. Pretty sure. Tend not to remember some of these times. But yeah, if we can save some of our... Alright, and 5.5. Ooh, 28 bodies. These will be quite nice. They'll sell for quite a few credits. Now, granted, if we wanted to get better credit to scan ratios, we'd be checking them all and navigating to and all of that jazz. But we're running on an economic mission here. So, alright, and dang it, I did it again. Okay, Nadius. Alright, yes. Nadius. 30 to go. Alrighty then. Saved us 4, I guess, jumps. So we are on the fastest route, though it's fastest economical route. So, methinks we just go with the fastest route next time. red star. Ooh. Yep. Let's charge here as quickly as we can. 23. Drop down. Align ourselves real quick. Let's go with galaxy map. Let's go with route settings. So, yep. We are set to the fastest route. FSD boost? No, it's fine. Yeah, we're doing okay. So, yeah, we don't seem to have many short ones. It's all fairly long. All right. Let's dive in, boys. High security, clean. It's independent of any superpower. Good. And do we have any contacts? A Python. And a Crate Mark II. Two things we want to kind of jump towards eventually. Some more combat trading. Whoa. But that needs for frame shift drives and everything. The internals need and the externals need to be A's grades before I'm going to go into combat shenaniganry. Good. I do like having the big stars. The big stars are real nice for fueling. Because it's just nice and gentle. And look at that. Close enough to full. Not all the way full, but close enough. 28 more jumps to go. 28 jumps on 28 beers on the wall. 28 rupees of beer. Take one down, you pass it around. And now we're down to 27 root beers on the wall. Well, these guys would probably be drunk. Ooh. Secondary seat in the Keeley back. No third one. Alright. If we had turrets, he probably could command them. Which wouldn't be terrible. Ooh. Nice. And only one. Neat. And McGinty. Crate Phantom. Alright, well. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Trucker. Bye-bye now. Yeah. And now we're on the run. Now we go on our predetermined course. And we're just going to do as much as we can for discovery, as we have been, keeping ourselves well-fueled, well-supplied, ready to kick these guys' butts. There we go. We use the sun as a distraction to fill ourselves up. Quickly now. We have to keep going. Ooh. Yes, yes, fill us up, fill us up, fill us up. Close enough. Dive, 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 captains. No contacts in range. Good. I miss you, Diamondback Explorer. We'll build the fleet later. Right now I need to make more money, because we're about to be able to purchase you again with the credits that we gained from this endeavor. Maniacal laughter ensuing. As we're doing exploring and trading, two of my favorite things in this game. It's a bit lonely in the black, but you know what? I'm not flying alone. I'm flying with all of you. So does that count as passenger missions? I know it doesn't count in the game, but I guess it kind of does. Yang. Alrighty then. And a little bit more off the top. And close enough. Dive, captains. Any contacts? Nope. System authority vessel. We're doing okay. 25 jumps remain. Yes, we're getting paid 1.6 million for 45 tons of clothes. We're bringing them J.C. Penney's. Oh yes. For those of you that don't know, J.C. Penney is a store that sells clothes. They apparently are putting one up on a colony, so we're bringing the clothing supply. It's not terrible, you know. It's long haul trucking. It's worth the money. And I don't want to get abandoned, or not abandoned, but the reason why we're fueling up at every single star we get to is because there might be a stretch in these stars in the future that does not give us the chance to fuel up. So I'd rather hit them with 90 to 100% of fuel. Whoop. Close enough. Yes. Spacey pennies. Yes. You know what? And then, yeah. Yes. Spacey pennies. That is actually, it's not a bad brand name there, Sirloin Steaks. That is actually a... Yes. We can work with this. Jumpsuits, spacesuits, combat gear, all sold at Spacey Pennies. Buy one, get one free. We're expecting a shipment of 45 tons of clothes, so everything must go. 50% off sale. Oh yeah! And dun. Fill up. And we are. I have yet to do any of the land explorations in Odyssey as of yet. Though, after we do this, I wouldn't be opposed to doing some spacey legs. Albeit, let me do the interiors of the vessel. I mean, if Star Citizen can do it and crash all the time, so can Elite Dangerous! Just saying. Ah, yes. It does have a lovely little tutorial, too. So, if you have Elite Dangerous, like I have Elite Dangerous Horizons and Odyssey. Odyssey is like a DLC in a sense. It's part of the game, but it's a separate purchase to add on the space legs to the game. Ah, delicious and highly nutritious. Stock up. So yeah, it uses the same account. You're not getting a new game. You're just adding on new content to your game. Yes. Same account. Shenanigans ensuing and whatnot. Alrighty then. Not doing too bad. We've got 21 jumps left. 21 Jump Street. Anybody? No one? Damn. Tough crowd. And we'll be sitting here for a little bit to fuel. Make our way around the sun. And nothing. Okay. Whee! Flip. And lift fire to Cocwo. Alright, so... Alright, nothing we have to... Our big dream is to get a Type 7, then a Type 9, then a Type 10. We'll go down the Lakon route. Other series is then otherwise jump to. I just want to carry more. We're doing some transportation hubs and whatnot. I do wonder how much we're going to make off of the discovery stuff, the scanners. It will be rather interesting. Ooh, 14. Not super high, but not super low, so that's not bad. And I do wish I had a bigger fuel scoop, as so this wouldn't take so long. But it's okay. Kappa, Tucan, independent power, Yuri Grom, high security and clean. Ooh, it's a cruise ship. It's a dolphin. So this is going to our near max jump of 9 light years. As we have some tonnage, so we're a bit chunky. And I do like the calculations, and I was trying at the place that I was to get discounts. Very bright star, though. Very, very bright star. Nobody is saying anything, so we're doing okay on the front. Though it is taking a bit. I thought these white stars were supposed to be like super big into it, you know? Alrighty. And close enough. Shungwei sector. Probably the same deal. Red dwarf star. Alright, that is useful. The little basic information that does pop up about the system is actually kind of nice, so it's you can kind of tell what you're going to get into. I'm just hoping that we don't hit a rash of like 4 or 5 of these longer jumps without refueling, because I don't think we'll be able to smoke off or gather fuel off of the red dwarf. Oh, nope, we can. Never mind, I feel much, much better. I'm definitely less scared. Definitely less scared. Oh, yes. 16 planets, not bad. And flip. And let's go. Anarchy, fuel star, none. Okay. Well then. That's what we've been preparing for this entire time. And we're down to 18 jumps. Yes. Due diligence. It's its own reward. But we're doing this for money! And a shit ton of it, too. Whoa. That is a rather large star. Let's discover the system. And fire away, fire away. 10 planets. Fuel star, none. Right, just as I kind of knew that this is how it was going to go. We were going to hit a leg of no fuel stars. I knew it in my gut. The galaxy's vast. I do like how it does change, like depending on the star and your position, like the map looks like it's not been the same. It's all been slightly changing, which works really, really well. Oh boy. And woo! Only one astral body. Yay. Low security, clean, power, the Empire. Very well. We finally made it amongst our people. Yes. Filthy commoners. Whee! We should be able to rude. That's very rude of you. Maha. I am quite joyous about this one. Right. Yes. Good. Good. Now we're going to spend some time in this system fueling up. I care not for where the bloodeth flows, so long as the fuel scoops into my belly. Into the fuel tanks. That way we're not dying. Alright, and keeping this tilted just right, not going into the sun's bullshit, is a little rough. And also making sure we don't overheat. Let's go for another loop-de-loop! Another loop-de-loop! Alright. Yep. Good. And, close enough for my liking. I can only take so much spinning at one time. Just gonna take its time. Anarchy. Fuel start. Shit. Okay. Right on the last end of the trip, we're just running into the non-fuel stars. Which is okay. But the Empire knows not what we do. Electrica Boogaloo. Whee! Givanta Indy. Let us discover the world, Patricks. And away we go. Alright, so we are 14 jumps away. Getting so close. Low security, Felicia Winters, okay. At least we're getting fuel soon. Give me more, give me more. Oh, this is actually taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. We must get stuck in one of those loading screens. We're gonna hit the sun. There we go. Okay. Nice 20. Oh, shit. No. We got caught out of the alignment of everything. No. You son of a gun, you son of a gun, you son of a gun, you son of a gun. I don't want to go into the sun. God, this is what I'm talking about. Like, a bigger one would be nicer, but I need the cargo space. All of the cargo space. And that's close enough. Anarchy, Fuel Star, also none. So every single other one, huh? Nothing. Alright, that works. Vulture, though. Very nice. Wait. So, our opponent was last seen in the Crate Phantom. I don't know if he can keep up with us jump range wise, but I'm hoping we can. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit nichey. All right, let's go. All right, this is no Fuel Star. Alpha Pictoris. Fuel star primary. Okay. 12. It's been quite a couple. It's been quite a long road thus far. We've been jumping for about 40 minutes or so now. It is not bad. I'm sure others would be more like, go, fight, do things. We need to make money, to spend money, to get money, to do things with money. Whoa. Very nice. Is that 2 suns? Wow. Okay, that makes sense. As we go between the suns to fuel ourselves. It's rather cool. Alright, let's kick off. We're away from the suns. Note to self, don't go in between 2 suns. The heat will start to cook you. Yep, no contacts. Good. Brown dwarf. Well, I'd hate to see what shit planet looks like. There we go, and jumps. We were 12, so 11, so 10. So we're getting to the tail end of Le Jumps. Which would be good. Be very good. Very interesting, to say the very least. Alright. Just a little bit more. And we'll be out of town. So 10 jumps. So this after this jump, it'll be 9 more remaining. Yes! All the information on our computer will be worth it. As well as the information, or the tonnage we're carrying will also be worth it too. Just a little long day at work. A little tired. At least we're getting fuel this far out from it. 46. That is a lot of orbital information. This is very nice. How much? No. Yep. Nope. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. We've got this. Got it all. We're doing okay. Sorry about the sullen silence. It's focusing on the ring, because I'm pretty sure if we fill up all the way full here, we can make the rest of the jumps without having to fill up at a single star. So let's head out for Cole 285 Sector LX-U A32-0. They really got to come up with better names for these. Really and truthfully, they do. And there we go. Boop. Ding, flies are done. Ding, flies are done. Da, 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 la, 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 la. All we have to do is warp. All we have to do is warp. And big gravitational pull on the sun. And really, only one, the very sun. Pengmu. Low security Federation. Huh. Not owned by any of the big ones. Interesting. Raven's Watch. Interesting. Just a friend popped up as playing Raven Watch. It will be interesting, to say the least. Oh. Two of them. There we go. Alright. Fuel star, none. Yep. But we've only got 7 jumps left. If we have 7 jumps of the same size, we should be just fine. It's just... I could have sworn I had throttled all the way. I'm just hoping that once we get into the system, it's going to be nice and easy. Sector 2. 6-5. Another non-fuel star. Yeah, I freaking called it. I knew it wasn't. It's always there. It always happens at least once when making a long haul. Of going especially into the black. Hopefully this one isn't super bad. Okay. I swear I need to stop calling these things because this is turning out to be the way of things. Ow. Itchy, itchy, itchy. My personal one at the moment to get the funds to get the bigger, better ships for said mercenary missions, I'm generally the trader / explorer route. But yeah, I'm doing the trader / missions. Not that it's, you know, that you can't do other ones, but I am not super confident in the current craft that I possess to go into combat with. Like, I'll gladly go out and give some combat missions a try or go pew pew McGew against the guy, but I want to have a decent ship built for combat. Yes, but I want to have a ship that can at least take a couple hits while I sit there and get all of my weaponry to go and dock the shit out of the guy. Whoa. Seriously. Three jumps remain. We'll have enough fuel, just bloody barely. But it looks like we've actually finally gotten a fuel star. Finally! These 45 tons will be worth it. Now, granted, we could have stopped at each and every system and did a mission, transportation something somewhere. But I am not interested in that. We have enough shenanigans as it is. Only one? Oh well, it's a fuel star. It works for me. Fuel me up with that free fuel. It's going to take a while. So until the jump is in our sights, we're just going to re-roll around it and fill up our tank. And granted, the bigger and better ranked fuel scoops you get, the better overall it'll be. The faster it'll go, the less time you have to spend rotating around the sun. And now you probably could just scoot right up to it and just pause there while the fuel scoop is scooped. You don't have to worry about that. But there's the heat deal. Most ships will just start to... because there's no friction in space, so thus having you stop in front of the heat, you're just getting pounded with heat from the sun. At least flying through the coldness of space around the sun makes it worth its while. Oh, we're finally nearby. Yay. Nautilus. Finally! 50 jumps later. Ah ha ha ha! Where's my sweet, sweet million USOB? It's gonna be a bright star. A light star. The right star. A right star. I never really liked... I tried the passenger missions in a non-dolphin one. The fact that they are, like, as you're going about and doing the thing, they don't appreciate the thing. So where is the thing? Where is... Aha! Yes, 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 yes. I know. I'm just not going into the sun. Fly, my pretties. Now we have to wait for somebody else. But yeah, the fact that they're like, oh, stop here, ooh, stop here, ooh, stop here. The ever present malleability of it, like that they can just be like, oh yes, go over here, I'll pay you more. Ooh, I'll go over here, pay me more, I'll pay you more. And it's like the obscure stuff. Yes, and that right there is there's more lucrative means. I'd rather, like this right here, what we're doing. I have a bunch of cargo that I just traveled over 200 light years to now I'm about to deliver. So I have no qualms whatsoever. 35 with this sort of stuff. It's just one of those to where this is more lucrative than taking on a passenger, which the passenger will pay you like $3 million. So they are there, but it's like, oh, hey, I want to go look at that. And if you have multiple, oh, they start getting pissy. I actually had one that wanted to go in the opposite direction, like into an opposite system. So like, was here at this point. One wanted to go here, one wanted to go there. And it's like, I went there. The person that wanted to go there canceled that request. And then was like, just let me off at the next station. And I didn't get the rest of the fare. And I was like, eh? Yeah, that right there. That is where you get, like, a ton of money. Those community missions where it's just, hey, we need metal. We need this. We need that. We need this. And it doesn't matter. And you just go and you grab stuff from other systems and go, roar. And the amount you contribute is the amount you get paid. So the more you contribute, the more you get paid. And those ones are... I appreciate those. I should see. Le Galaxy News. No foundies, no bees, no nothing. Alright. Nothing. Probably have to look that up on the mission board then, if that's where it all is. Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah, because the ships get really expensive. Like, oh my god. Like, the 1.6 mil that I'm like, yes, give me money, is like, that's a dime. That's a dime right there in the bucket. And it's just like, but. And you're seeking ever more lucrative deals. Alright, fucker. Fuck you, motherfucker. You're not getting me. I am the king at this. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Pirate fucker. Screw you. Hopefully you get stuck somewhere. Yeah. No, I haven't. I've gotten caught in those, and it's one of those to where the person that caught me was, the person that caught me was a, they were in a, like, a Viper 3, and I was sitting in a Diamondback Explorer. I went Bert, and they died. Like, it was a fun one, catching them unprepared. Alright, I gotta request docking. What? Come on. Why are you being a dick? I have 45 tons of goods for you, and you're being a bitch. Yep, pretty much. Like, he didn't want none of it. He wanted my stuff, and it's like, wait! And it's like, whoosh, drop the large hull point out, zzz, spun up, and Daka was victorious. I went, Bert. Okay, there's Winter Shields. Bert. Alright, bye-bye now! And then, off we go. Mother trucker. Why? Yeah, that is something that is there. If it's high security system, if you can last long enough against your opponent, then you're okay. Cobra Mark III, Imperial Clipper. Woohoo! Finally. And yes, I am auto dock air. All right. I have crashed way too many ships and spent way too much money on insurance to not have an auto docker. I blew up the starting Sidewinder the first time that I played on the Xbox like 30 times. Like, it was not pretty. It was just, why? I was trying to land. I was doing the thing, and then I like switched the control and did something, and it was like, boom, and I'm like, okay, where? So, I use auto docker like a cheesy motherfucker, which I have no qualms about using. And there we go, and poof. All right, fuel. I'll gladly spend the credits to get full fuel. I got seconds away from one of those very large stations. I was avoiding the heck out of them. Getting them down. Woo! That is when, like, having the Copson system is always very nice to have. And thank you for that. I don't need it. Mission depot. Deliver items. Delivering them. Yeah. And there's very few, like, when I get a new ship and it doesn't have a super high, like, I want influence. Who the are you? Like, power generators. Money. There we go. You're welcome. And now, Universal Cartographics. Let's see how much we get from it. 1 million and some odd credits. I'll take it. Perfectly fine with me. Mwah. An extra mil from just Discovery works well for me. All right. Now, they have an outfitter. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, not a bad haul for the 200 jumps that or the 50 plus jumps we had to do. No, I have not aligned with any factions sirloin sticks. I haven't aligned with any one of them. There's a reason for that. I'm remaining neutral because the grind is not my friend. We already have a grind. I don't need another one. Bitches love cannons. Bitches love cannons. Bitches love cannons. Let's see if they've got anything for the core internals. No, they don't. Nothing big enough. Oh, sure. They have 8. They have size 8. But no, they don't have size 4 power plants. Motherfucker! Like, I don't get me wrong. I like the look of the Imperial ships. And I do think I'll probably be going with the Federation just to get the Star Destroyer. But that's later on. That's when I have my big ship to where I can be like, I have the money. Now I just have to grind doing quests for you people. For the reputation. Which is not hard because then you just take the rep bonus instead of the money. When you have like a hauler, like, I'll just take 100 of this and go to another system and do these small little missions here for currying. And just go with full favor boosting. So, that's not terrible. So, let's... Outfitting livery. Yeah, some of them have very nice bonuses. Yeah. Yeah. That is the hard part. Is figuring out what you want to do. Livery. Advanced maintenance. Livery! This costs real world money, though, so might not be doing this. But we'll see if we can't get a nice paint job. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Let's go camo in space, boys. Ooh. No. That is not what we would be doing. Actually, wait. Decals. The front decal. We will go with the surveyor right up front. And then we will go with the right decal. We will deploy ourselves as a trade merchant. Which one's better? Trade merchant or trade dealer? I don't get it. Trade peddler. Trade dealer. I don't know. Yes, that one. Trade merchant. We must declare ourselves as a merchant man. All the new updates, most of the faction. They're performing. Love the immersive feeling you had in the game. Yes, and that is actually also one thing. Like, I think if you look hard enough, you could probably find yourself on the online survey. Because if you went into a system, you were the first in the system to discover it, and you came back and sold to cartographers, your name is on that system for all time. On the servers and everything. Like, your name gets put on them. If you did it from Xbox to PlayStation to the computer, those all got logged onto one main frame, and then it was all updated. Like, when they do the updates, it's like, ah, yes, this person discovered it first. It doesn't tell you what they were, but your name is on there forever, which is, in my mind, quite nice. But we have missions. We have missions to do. Hopefully we don't have any crazy ones like, hey, jump 200 light years for money. Which, actually, that time delivery of liquor, that's reasonable. 66 of basic medicine. Okay, but why? What's the threat level? Threat level 7. Okay. There. Yes. Fine on failure is 35,000. Okay, I think we can take the hit at 35,000. So, yes. Basic medicines. Hold on. Let's see if there's anyone other for Hippo 3591 before we make any hasty choices. Mining rush, mining rush, mining rush. Nope. Let's all go and source and bring back. No. Ah. No. Sensitive poll data to Wang Wan Lili. Okay. I mean, let's go to Wang Long Lili then, as we're about to get some cheap and effective stuff, because that's only a couple jumps away. It's not bad. And now we go to Wang Long Lili. Let's starport it up and see what we've got. Alright, so Wang Long Lili, we're not super far from there, which is actually pretty good. So we're going to pop up there. They are military and high tech. Very well. To the commodities board! They're going to need some basic products. Clothing, we just got them, so we don't need it. They need probably basic scrap. Well, no. Personal weapons. No, the military is probably there. Bio-waste, no. Bio-waste would be used if we are going to a farming place. Thermal cooling units. 2,000 supply. Average nadas. Consumed by. Produced by. Water purifiers? No. Let's see. Shock mount. What is that? Industrial. Consumed by high tech and military. Ooh. Yes. Excellent. All right. We've got that filled up and ready to go. Let's go back in here and recalculate our jumps. So I'm pretty sure that there's... There we go. A couple extra jumps added on the way with a bit of extra threat level. Let us launch. Luckily, they don't let you auto-launch your way out of there. Otherwise, I'd quite enjoy it. No, there's... The fancier ones that you get do auto-launch you out and get you a safe ways away. I personally prefer just going... Yeetus deletus, let's go! Oh, nope. Put that away. Put those away! We don't want to get shot. I do love the thrusting sound. Like, just the boost sound of each of them being unique. It's very granular and grainy. Alright. we've got a hull full of cargo and some rather decent missions. So hopefully we can make some profit over in Wang Willy. Yes, Wang Willy. Wang Walla. And we're also being hunted with threat level 7s. So Pona323, hello, and welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well on this fine Wednesday day. And welcome, Commander. Whee! Fly, my pretties, fly. The more we discover, the better it goes. How art thou doing, Pona323? Hope thou art doing well. And also, welcome to our Chiefdom Choice Wednesdays. You may be wondering, what's Chiefdom's Choice? Well, every Monday I put out a poll of 9 games on our Discord server. Follow and or subscribe for that. And with that, the community, my followers, get to vote on the game, and thus Elite Dangerous won this week's poll. And I'm glad you are doing well, Pona. I hope I can call you Pona. That is good to hear. Everyone deserves to be doing good. Aha! Welcome, my friend. Thank you for the follow. We are about to do mid-jump. All right. We are. And for you, my friend, there is the link to the Discord. And those go up on Mondays. So next Monday we'll have 9 more games for you to choose from. And then Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays are going to be some sort of Warhammer game. This week it will be some Total War Warhammer 3. We have a Father's Day Festus campaign to finish off. At least to get a short victory campaign condition. Yeah, that we started on Father's Day. But yes, thank you for the follow, Pona. And if you don't know what Warhammer is, I'll gladly explain it. If you do, all the better. Welcome to the chiefdom. I'm surprised we haven't been caught yet, but we usually get caught in the very system that we're going to. So, we can only hope for some shenanigans to come afoot. Or at least I do. Because then they get exciting, and if I can catch the guy before he interdicts my butt, and I can see what ship he's riding. Ah! Perfect! Excellent. Excellent. Yes. That is wondrous. Simply wondrous. To actually feel that my small niche is not so small at all. It's a global brand and decent global marketing. We're now getting into Wang Wally. Wang Wally. I was saying it wrong, as Willy. We're trying to ignite ourselves on fire because we flew too close to the sun. We might need to rename this wondrous trader to the Icarus. Albeit, I don't think the panels are going to melt into the engines and cause us to lose propulsion. So, maybe, but I hope not. Because that would be rather painful. Alrighty then. We are now in Wang. Alright. Wang Wally. And Moon Arena. Okay. Yeah, that is going to be a long trek. Alright. We now have the Super Cruise Assist on, and we can check out contacts. I do hope they come. So this one is going to the Moon Arena. Okay, they're all going to the Moon. Nope, Zendel Port. this one of our expensive ones? No, this is the cheap one that doesn't have anything. Alright, that works. We'll be flying across the system in no time. No time at all. But yes. Oh. And I don't know, because I've watched some streamers on some of the free time that I have, and I don't think anybody does it quite like I do, giving you all the ability. Like, I know they give like polls like, oh, what game next should I play? Well, interactive, yes, but I'd rather have it to where it's like you guys get to choose the programming. You get to change the channel week to week. Now there are some games that do get put on multiple weeks in a row, because like. Initially, when I put Elite Dangerous on there was a drops for skins for certain ships that was going on with stream elements, so I was going with that. It was like, haha, excellent, fantastic, molto bene. Very excited for that, for dropping skins and whatnot, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's one of those to where it's I've looked at it and like I've thought of it, and it's like this is something that I would like, because I do want to have I do wish to interact with everyone. I wish to be as entertaining as I can be, and then also to where you guys can be like my voice is being heard because you get to play the game. I play the game you want me to. Albeit it puts me into a variety streaming role, but you know what? It's a niche that I like to fill. And I still get my Warhammer rocks off every weekend. So, what do we got? Promotion. Yay. And general stuff. Nothing from the cruise ships. So that's okay. Type 6. So we're not faring terribly. But now we just have the... Ah, yes. We put our feet up on the desk and just lie back as I disappear from the screen ever so slowly. No, that's rather boring. But we should just keep an eye out, readily available to deal potentially, because we have at least some weaponry. I'm not going armless, because I'm not harmless, though technically by my ratings. Where is it? Status, yes. So, no. And where is it? No, that system. Oh, there was a rankings deal that was around here. Ah, there we are. Yes, I am classified as harmless. I am currently at peak. I am currently using the AI cruise assist. So as I tend to have an issue with landing and super cruise. Landing, I have destroyed many, many ships to where it's not worth not having the auto land. And unless you want to see me go whee around the moon arena for about 5 minutes, I'll choose to use the Super Cruise Assist, which might be mildly entertaining, but also might be mildly sickening for some. But yes, it is slowly increasing on the throttle, because it is I am maxing it out right now for the button, so we are going as fast as we're currently going, because luckily in space there's no friction, so the engine's going at maximum power. Will continuously accelerate you to, well, for critical mass long enough. And then, in retrospect, then you have to turn on the front forward-facing engines if you were to build a ship. It would be more or less like a train that we would have, a modern-day train, where there's an engine in the front and an engine in the back. And I feel like that would be realistically building a ship that would fly through space and have to go and stop and go, like, unless we're doing like Star Wars level shenaniganry where we're manipulating the gravitational forces around us, having engines in the front and the back is probably going to be the most practical. For you get yourself up to max speed and then you slow yourself down to be gently just go into system. But then again, we're also talking about potentially ripping holes in reality. 1 minute, it's a certain blue area, and 7 seconds you... Oh! Okay. Easy, always accelerate. Timer reaches 1 minute to the center blue area. And at 7 seconds, you pull the throttle below blue. Oh, okay. Well then, we'll give that a shot. We'll give that a shot. Timer 1. Oh! That's what that is. Thank you, Pona. This will be excellent. And that is actually wonderfully useful advice, because I didn't know that. It was a very, very new, and I was playing it on the Xbox, and I was playing it by myself. I was online, but I actually didn't encounter another human player. Because 90% of the time I'm expecting to get shot at. And or blown to smithereens. But then again, they probably just looked at my vessel and were like, he is baby. He is not worth killing. Yet. But, c'est la vie. I couldn't merge my Xbox account and this one. Otherwise, I'd be having an Imperial Clipper to do shenanigans with. Alright. 3 minutes, 45 seconds. An eagle. Okay. That's not threatening. So, the missions we have taken, one of them is a threat level 7, so I'm expecting something to come about and happen. But, certainly, currently, nothing has happened, so I'm hoping that nothing does, but I would like something to happen, and I do want it to be like, let the eagle come. Okay, because I have some pulse lasers, they can do some damage. I also have cannons. Now you may be wondering why I have cannons. Bitches love cannons. And also, I just like the sound that they make. And also, I'm on a trade ship, so it's like, something is better than nothing, and, well, I think if I get close enough, the cannons will do their job. That's, of course, after I've dealt with them with the shield with the pulse laser. And I'm also not the best at combat. Against the NPCs, I can do some decent damage. Against the player, I'd probably get my ass whooped, to be honest. Like, I would try and give as good as I got, but if they're a PvP player, yeah, let's just count my lucky stars that I'll just have to pay the insurance cost for my ship to be rebuilt. Albeit as long as I don't have anything in the cargo bay. Alright, so we are now approaching 2 minutes. We will follow Pona's advice and slow ourselves down at 1 minute. To the center blue line, and then we'll drop 7 seconds to below blue. That is going to be rather interesting. Alright. Let's click back over. No contacts have changed. Alright, so it's just the eagle. The deagle. The desert eagle. A rapturous and wondrous firearm that is iconicized in TVs and movies. Yeah. The Mamba, is, though, as far as I understand it, is a less powerful fer-de-lance. Because the fer-de-lance has a huge hard point and a shit ton of forward-facing bullshittery. And it looks pretty cool, but it is le hot rod. Le red hot rod, to be imagining. And I honestly, looking at the fer-de-lance, I'm pretty sure that would most likely be what humanity would start off with, or as, if that makes sense. Like for a shuttle-esque ship design. And then maybe Lakon, like the Type 6, the friggin' pupper we're in. And then you have the the rest of the Lakon line for their big haulers would probably be their more realistic versions of what some of the spaceships we've seen in fantasy. Like, I've looked at some Star Citizen stuff, so it'll be rather interesting to see what actual astrophysicists and NASA people think of the designs of some of these sci-fi games for realism's sake. Alright. 5, 4, 3. We are slowing down. I haven't pressed the slow down yet, but alright. And half blue. And now we wait to get to 7 seconds to drop below. So yeah, this is actually, this is a bit nail bite, or close to nail biting, like tension. Like, it's like I'm now just sitting here watching the clock, like, oh shit, yes, excitement. Stanley X Brynfort. All right, so, and all right, so. Can't look away. Alright, so we are able to skip him. Ugh. Stanley X Brynfort. He's gone. We were able to avoid him, and that... Bah! My hand was off the control. That was a bit startling. Alright, back to watching. The moon. Arena. But now we know who he is. Should he pop up back up on our radar. Stanley X Bardford. Byford. I didn't catch what ship he was in. I wasn't paying attention to the context. I was paying more attention to the... I was hyper-focusing on the timer. But hopefully he pops back up out of Super Cruise again so that we can say hi and deem if he is truly worthy of getting shot at. But I'm sure he's more after the data that we possess. Sirloin Steaks! Thank you, my friend, for dropping in and dropping by. Do get some good and well-deserved rest. And thank you for joining us tonight, Sirloins. It is always a wonder to have you on the stream. Alright, so we are 30 seconds away. And anybody in contacts? Type 6, and Viper. If it is him in a Viper Mark III, we could take him. We could definitely take Byford if he's close enough. But that is entirely a big if. 16 seconds. 12, 10, and 8. And there we go. I think we went a little bit too low. Too low on that one. Went to 0, not to below the blue. That's my bad. Yeah, I slowed down a bit too fast, but that's okay. We discovered new. But yes, I will definitely take that in there. And I can see how it does slow, like, failed attempt. I did hit the e-brake, but I can see how dropping it down in those increments at those times, it's actually a lot better than my overshooting ways. I didn't know that. So here's the noobness of it all. I didn't notice that was a timer to the destination. Might have to bump that up just a bit for a little bit of speed to get us in there. So we're almost there. We're at the right speed, just not the right distance. It goes slowly. It doesn't like watching paint dry, which is not bad. Some people find it mildly entertaining. I don't see the entertainment of watching paint dry. And we're almost there. Come on now. And there we go. So Pona is correct. I can actually then... Alright, sensitive poll data. 36 minutes. Okay. Oh, shit. Well, that's okay. Finally. Now, for this, I will gladly go with the assist. But, now I don't need the Super Cruise assist. I can get rid of it. And have more cargo space. Or some other shenaniganry scanners. Yes. Excellent. Thank you, Pona. I will definitely not need that Super Cruise assist anymore. Because I will definitely remember at 1 minute, 7 seconds. And then we just cruise right in. Yes. Thank you for that advice. That's definitely going to help out with all of this. I will eventually work on the docking, but I'll prefer it for either the big stations or the landing on planets. My brain was having a fart there. It was just kind of going, yeah. Alright, we have 36 minutes. And let's go. And that's... Oh, wait, nope. And take just the straight money. Make sure everybody's absolutely happy with what we have. Pop off. Commodities market. And sell the high shock amount. Okay, so we would lose... Okay, so it's right there. All right. Okay. So the Pestilian Analytics Complex. Got it. We'll hit there after we hit the mission up. Alrighty then. Transactions. And Zendel Outpost. And that is probably... Oh. Hey, it's actually not that far away. Launch. I do not understand how on these small ones that it has to rotate you around. It makes very little sense. Oh. Okay. I haven't... Well, no. I haven't tried it on a large ship, as accounts flip over didn't really work for me. And I didn't really have a large ship unless the Clipper was considered a large ship. And I had just gotten it, so I hadn't tried any of those shenanigans as of yet for it. I did a lot of slave trading to get the Clipper. Alright. Oh, discovering quite a bit about the stations, which is good. Got 36 minutes to get this one done. Not going to take 36 minutes. It's actually in the same ballpark, which is quite impressive. I was half expecting it to be on the other side of the system that we're currently in. So I'll take the quick 1,000 light year one. Alright. And drop down to half. Okay. I'm actually going to be shooting for the Type 9 and the Type 10 whilst playing this one. I do want to get the Corvette, but the grind associated with achieving getting the Corvette is a little daunting. Don't get me wrong, the grind is there for everything, but it's one of those where it's like, you're staring at it like, I not only have to make a shit ton of money, I have to be top reputation with Zeffection. Okay. We just got time increase. All right, I'll take it, but it seems to be increasing the time. Anybody involved? Nope, just the Federal Service, which is right there. 7. And right below blue. Alright, now we just sit here and cruise. That is some wondrous advice there, Pona. Thank you for that. I can't thank you enough for it, because you're... With that advice, my gameplay is now able to improve, rather than rely on the remote assists. I can now do it myself. We will endeavor to get better at landing. I will say that. Especially with the large ones, because I'd rather not get stuck in the mail slot. It's not very well defended and fly like a brick. So did they change the hardpoint placement on the Type 10 compared to the Type 9? Or is it just the Type 9 is a very, very large, unwieldy beast? Because I'm sure if one were to upgrade everything to the 9s, A-grade everything and reinforce the hull and shields and whatnot, you could make the Type 9 just a floating fortress, like a Boeing B-17 bomber. But I'll definitely put it in there because I do want to have the Type 10, the Type 9. Like, eventually I just want to have a fleet of friggin' Lakon vessels. Woohoo! Type 9 is large, massive cargo. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. As to why... Okay. And does the Type... I'm assuming the Type 10 has a lot more hard points than just 3 medium ones. Could live with the Astrofoil too, the little flare. I've watched a lot of Yamix's videos and his commentary on the ships. I find it quite humorous if you can, if you're okay with some vulgarity. There we go. Let's get the bonus credits. Yes. Quite nice indeed. And now we actually could probably with the mount. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Okay, so it wasn't super amount of extra cash, but it's still there. Yeah. Freelance, nothing there. So let us go and see if there's any good shipyards out there. 2 small, 3 medium. Yeah, okay. Yeah, then we're going to shoot for the Type 10. I can take a hit in the carrying and cargo capacity, because that is a massive difference between one type, and it's basically the same size ship, at least it looks like the same size ship. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, you get 6 extra hard points. Yeah. We will definitely be looking for that. That's not my fleet bookmarks, because that's the Sidewinder. Pilots Federation map mode. Sure. Right. Where are we? Have to check the commodities market, because this is extraction. Dang it. No, it was the where was it? No. Let's go back the commodities market real quick. To sell what we have, the 100 tons of. And that was the Pestilian Analytics Complex. And Pestilian Analytics. Come back. So let's. Nope. Dang it, Nebbit. Alright. Let's go back up. No. Where are you? Steely? Okay. That's not the agricultural analytics site. Resource extraction. No. That'll work. See if we can't, because it's used by industrial and high tech. So we will refuel for 168. We can afford that shenaniganry. We'll launch as it turns us around so we don't go into oncoming traffic. Alrighty then. Let's go it on like Donkey Kong. Take us 1 year to get there. Highly doubt that, though. It would be impressive to take... Well, no. There are some people that I'm pretty sure have done it to where they've just logged on for a year to get to one really far out location and back to sell the profits. Pretty sure. There's some crazy motherfuckers out there. I wouldn't be as ballsy to do that because I don't have the time to do that every day, as I like to play other games than just Elite Dangerous. Alrighty then. Industrial complex. See if we can't discover more stuff. Industrial complex. Like with this one, we could just aim at the planet and lawn dart into the dirt. I'm kidding. Yeah. Okay, I would be more than willing to sacrifice that level of tonnage for that amount of hard points. That's a fair trade-off. Especially in the defensibility of all things. I would gladly take that trade-off for the turn better and have more guns that, if having enough crew, one could have fighter bays and other stuff pop out and be like, "Hi, time to die, mother trucker." So I kind of think that would be the only way for the Type 7, the Type 9 and 7s and whatnot to defend themselves properly. And holding steady at 9. Finally got to 8. We're about to hit it. Yep, and there we go. Should be a-okay, as the planet is slowly getting bigger on the horizon. It's not a space station. That's not a moon. It's a space station. The Death Star. Huh. That actually sounds fairly efficient. You just stick it into a conflict zone. Auto-targeting on the enemies and just goes pew-pew. And if you're using energy weapons and you have the distributor properly set up and you have enough juice for it, you just waylay the enemy into oblivion. Sneaky. And then you also have engineering that just sits there and, oh, was it supposed to be balanced? Nope, it's not. Ooh. Ooh. That'd be an interesting one. Just have a Type 10 be a paladin and just have healing healing beam as it just goes in the midst of the formation, just healing everybody around it. The squad will never die. And then it's just a brick wall filled, reinforced to the brim with frickin' extra hull plating and module reinforcements. And now we get to fly, Moon Man. Yeah, we'll hit the Discovery Channel. All right. There we go. Slowly drift ourselves in as close as we can. Well then, Pona, you keep on selling me on it. We're going to be shooting for the Type 10 then. There we go. And whoa. Alrighty. Perfect. Land us in there, good and dark, boys. Because yeah, at 500, like I have 100 tons of cargo. So being able to carry 500 tons of stuff. And I generally play like more of the missions, so if you could get enough missions going to one place. Or commodities like, we need 456 tons of this random material. Okay, I go out, I take the quest, I go out, find that material, and then come back with a full cargo hold in one go. Whereas me, it would take 4 or 5. It's like, is it really worth it? And 788 tons, whilst impressive, with only 3 mediums, that's very, very wimpy. Hello, industrial complex. Commodities market. I wish to sell you things. Okay. So, a loss of 284. Alright. Log on to that one. Let's see. Yes. I'm in the system, damn it. Okay. Okay, we're learning how to use this now. Yeah. Alright. And that's not bad. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Darn, and I was hoping that we could get this one there. But, ooh, boy, it's 9:16. We are a bit of a ways past the usual end time for the streams. As, sadly, I have a day job. and it requires me to wake up very early in the morning. Ah, the Imperial Cutter. I wonder what it's painted with. The sacrificed souls of millions of Imperial slaves. But yes, as we are now past the 9 o'clock hour and we were uneventful and able to sell off our tonnage, because I'm not willing to accept a loss in product sales, as it were, we're putting the end of the stream this evening, as of right here, right now. So, Pona323, thank you for the follow and welcome to the chiefdom again. It's wondrous to have you here. Sirloin Steaks, we already said our goodbyes, good sir, and I hope to see you in the next one. Now, with all that said, I am Atlas Chief. You all have been absolutely fantastic, and until I see you in the next one, ta-ta for now, my friends. See you tomorrow.